everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you how to toast pumpkin seeds. Now I'm getting my pumpkin puree ready for my holiday events and my Thanksgiving and my Christmas, and I have picked up two beautiful sugar pumpkins today at Harvest Bar and Country Markets. Make sure you check out my reviews on these guys. They are beautiful, and what I've done is I just cut them into chunks and I've roasted them off for my puree. But I've taken out the center, the innards, and it came with all the stringy stuff, and Mom was so gracious enough that she separated the seeds from those stringy bits. And what I need to do now is I'm going to put it into a strainer. I'm actually going to use a mesh strainer so it's easier, and I can actually kind of scrape any excess stringy bits off. I'm going to rinse them off and you'll see me right back here. Okay, that made pretty easy work of it. Now I'm going to save about a dozen of these for planting next season. Make sure that you dry those out sufficiently and then put them in a dry envelope. Make sure that it's not sealed with plastic or anything like that, and just seal it. Don't leave it in your garage. It's too cold out there, it's going to wreck your seeds. Make sure you keep them in the house. Alright, so these guys are ready to go, and I'm just going to season them up a little bit before I throw them on a cookie sheet. Now these are going to be a nice healthy snack. They're going to be salty and crunchy, and I'm going to eat them with the skins on. I don't mind the skins, but some people eat them and they break it out of the skin. Pumpkin seeds are also called pepitas. If you've ever wondered what that was, that's what pumpkin seeds are called. And inside they're green. So I'm going to use some olive oil, maybe about a good tablespoon at least. I have some freshly cracked black pepper. If you wanted to use garlic powder or onion powder at this point, you may if you want to. A little bit of sea salt. I'm using some red Hawaiian tonight just because I feel like being a little fancy. And I'm going to toss these up. Make sure they're evenly coated. And if it looks like you need a little bit more spice, go right ahead. You could add smoked paprika to this, or cumin, coriander, curry even. Would be beautiful. A little bit more seasonings. I'm going very basic tonight, so it pleases everybody. Toss that up again. Make sure you have a cookie sheet and grease that up well too. Now I'm going to toast these up on a little bit lower heat, around 275, and it's probably going to go for 20 minutes on one side. I'm going to flip them, and they likely will go another 20 minutes after that. I like them to be dried out and nice and crispy. Now spread them out evenly on your cookie sheet. Best you can, one layer, and there you go. All right, into the oven once it's preheated. Let it go nice and slow. Okay, my oven is preheated to 275 degrees, and we're going to let these little pumpkin seeds go for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to check them and flip them. All right, these pumpkin seeds are about halfway done. I'm going to flip them now. Now, depending on how large your pumpkin was, depending on how large your pumpkin seeds are, depends on how long they need to be in there. Now, these have just basically dried out and they've cooked a little bit, but now I need them to completely dry out and just leave that little bit of oil. I want them to crisp up nicely. Okay, these seeds look like they're done. I'm just going to move them around a little bit. Make sure they're nice and coated with the olive oil. They seem to be nice and crispy. They're browned up slightly, which is just what I want. Show them to you. There you go. So there they are. So simple, so easy. Don't waste them and throw them out. You can save them for planting, and you can save them for this awesome snack. Now, all that's left is to taste them. Now, usually as they cool down a little bit, they get a little bit more crispy too. Ooh, did you hear that? They're perfect. Nicely seasoned, nice so salty. When you get them that crispy, it's no problem eating the shell. It just kind of breaks away and is a beautiful snack. Beautiful. So I'm just going to transfer them to a bowl. So instead of maybe eating chips late at night, these guys would be a lot healthier and still satisfy your crunch and your salty craving. So I pretty much got a whole bowl out of one little pumpkin. That's great, right? anyhow, that's how you do it. I know you guys have been asking me to do a show on it. That's how you do it. That's how you toast pumpkin seeds. Okay? Easy peasy. All right, follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim, E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and you can find me syndicated on Roku. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us. Let us know what's going down in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.